Hello folks, and welcome to Sutton Farm on Farm Sim 19, and indeed welcome to the Batcave once again. I've been a bit quiet this week as life has been quite awkward, and my poor lady has not had an easy time of it, so I had to spend more time running about than perhaps I would have normally, but there you go, that's what you have to do. Anywho, she's heading the right way now, so that's good. And I have a bit of a shock announcement because, as some of you may know, my wheel died a death, and still not sure why, but it just obviously had enough of this cruel world, and that was it. So I was a little bit peeved, to say the least, but hey, poo happens. So I've been trying this, and as you can tell by the steering wheel, it's Jings. Yeah, using a 360 controller. Now this I did get with the Xbox 360, so it's no young, it's no spring chicken, but you know, it's yeah. Anyway, it's caused no end of bother really. This is my second install of Farm Sim in recent times, just to try and sort out weirdness going on in the game. Still haven't actually sussed out where it is. But I will, I'll get there. A little bit of housekeeping. What the heck was it called? The 10-man one. Well, the map by 10-man is something XL, and Honeydew, yeah, oh, sorry, blank there. Honeydew, I've finally spat the dummy with that. I tried 3 contracts, and only on one of them was I actually able to sell stuff. The first one was canola, and it was I can't remember where it's going now. It's one of the grain elevator, and that was fine. I did one that was fertilising, so hey, can't go far wrong with that. Absolutely monstrous field, but hey, it worked, so that's fine. I got a good pay for it. Then the third one, and I've just tried to do. Way! Have I trashed all that? Yeah, I did. Poo. Oh, there. So, when I got to that, I then realised that, of course, it was giving me the biggest field in the game, but it actually didn't send me to the other end of the map. I know, the shock. It sent me to the middle of the map, and I thought, oh, that's really sporting of you. So got the combine going. I had my lorry there because 10-man gives you one of them. I thought, right, okay. And I had a big numpty 4-track thingy. Don't even know which one it is, but the big monster ones. And one of them on the chaser bin. Sorry, that took a wee while. That's what it is. I'm not firing on all cylinders tonight for some reason. Anywho, so that was fine. Took a lot, and this monster field, so it took a while to fill up the combine. As you know, I sold off the other one, so I just had the one going. Got my first trailer full. Tootled off to the central grain elevator. And yet again, there's a wee marker. I thought, right, so where's the tip point at? Because usually it has interactive markers. Nope, nothing of that. So, getting slightly wound up, I then did the F5 trick, and ta-da! Now the very top of a hitbox just poking through the concrete. So unless your trailer is approximately 3 to 4 inches off the ground, i.e. a slammed hip-hop style trailer, then it's not going to work. And I know that was probably the worst reference in the world, but there you go. In my head that worked, so there, I'm using it. But yes, it was just, and I thought, you know what, this is a great map, and I still think it's a great map, I just don't think it's ready. It's as simple as that, and I still haven't found a way to contact him. I did find an email address, so I sent that, so it may just go to a bottomless pit, or it may be one of thousands that he's not bothered, or I might be the only one who's actually bothering, but I don't know. Time will tell. But now the real shocking announcement is tomorrow, which will be Saturday the 19th. I will be going out for a wee drive in the car, and when I come back I will have a new wheel, because that darling wife of mine who never ceases to amaze me, when I thought, well, I'll just tell her what's happened and that's that. No. As I trash yet more. Oh, did it? No, I did again. I never get that right. So yeah, as I told her what was wrong, she said, oh, right, okay. And then, oh wait a minute, that's full. Ah. Right, okay. Right, hang on, hold the horses. Anyway, let's have a do at this. Oh, I forget, it's, yeah, that of course is. Right, so this is Sutton Farm. I got this off FSUK even. And yes, that website does still exist and do stuff periodically. So, nice enough looking map. Sell points are very spread out, I have to say, but there you go. Whoa, what have we done there? Oh, that's the one. Right, so yeah, oops. What? Is that no? Right, so harvesting takes you back to 0. Oh, there you go. Every day's a school day, I suppose. Alrighty, I thought it took you back 1 level. Oh no, sorry, my mistake. I'm thinking of grass. Right, anyway, now where do I sell this? Or where can I sell it? Oh. Oh well, that'll be that then. Crane elevator east it is. And am I going to grow a beard getting there? Quite possibly. Radio. But, right, okay. Now, I have to say, thoroughly, and another thoroughly just for good measure. I think I might have done the FOV, yeah. Might have overdone that somehow. That's just, yeah, too far back. And I've completely kerfuddled myself again. Quite good at that, you know. Whee! Now I've got more realistic engine braking, or less engine braking I think it's called, but it's part of the more realistic number. At the moment it's just it's here, it's working, and that's it. He's already said as and when they get to doing more realistic or something of that ilk, he will adjust accordingly so it plays nicely. At the moment, all it does is you take your foot off the throttle like I just have, and your momentum keeps you going. And on flat ground, it's almost, you know, well, you're a slight descent here, as you can probably tell. So, as you would, you can freewheel. Whee! And get pushed along by... Now, I think that wee square down the bottom right, it says 7.5 tons, total 20, what was it, 29.7? I wonder if the 7.5 ton is the actual load. I didn't actually pay attention. But while I'm blithering about that, that's exactly... Oh, right, we're losing too much speed. That's exactly the mod that Species uses. Indeed, he sent me a link. I clicked on said link, uninstalled the version I had, looked for an XML file that would let me tweak or whatever, you know, adjust position. Nothing. Right, okay. Put the latest version in, which had a picture on it the same as the one that has species uses. And this is what I get. The same exact layout as I had the first time. So the layout is stored somewhere, and I haven't a clue anywhere where, but yeah, I kind of prefer the layout species has. But anyway, as I've said before, I think I just love the level of detail there. So, yes, after all that blithering and nonsense, which is... Ooh. Yeah, this is a bit tight. I saw you. What? Poo. And species, I just... This controller bit is just such a royal pain in the what's it at times. I think there's enough room, let's try it. Oh, that's the barn, you muppet. That's why it's not accepted. Hey. Alright, let's go all the way out here. Like a stupidly about and drive into the fence course. Man, this is slow. And there's the drift. As the saying goes, the drift is real. Might not be a saying, but it should be. Man, that's tight. Oh, what now? I've caught that side, haven't I? Okay, then frighten that corner. Or just hit it indeed. Whew. So, yeah, at the moment, I think... Sorry, I got a bit involved there. That was just a bit snug. So, yes, the upshot of all that is... I will be a very happy bunny and beside myself tomorrow. Hopefully everything goes the way it should. And I've had the appropriate emails to say your stuff's on... Wow, drift. Whoa! British map, Greg. Shit. And that'll be a field. Yes. British map, so we can drive on the right side of the road finally. Yeah, I know, I'm on my own on that one, but the city farmer trips over and he'll see. He knows what I'm on about. All you weirdos that drive on the wrong side of the road. I don't know. So that's a weighbridge that's non-functional. Yeah. So away bridge that we haven't got to, oh now. Right, I can't pick him out. What's that then? This is BGA. Oh, right, they're both in the same place. Okay. Well, I swapped round after speaking to. Oh, sorry. After speaking to Rat Ram, I swapped round my my B button on the controller to be cruise control rather than hire worker, because every time I come out of a map I keep hiring a pig and worker. So at least now, every time I come out of a map I engage auto cruise control. Hey, there's worse things to do. So where the heck are you then? Right, so that's the BGA. Right, so while we're here, let's have a wee. Right, so that would appear to have a hitbox in there. So I haven't got that far yet, but let's see. 1, 2, 3. Right, so I think they still do digestate. Right, okay. £10,000. Well, it's hardly a surprise, really. 500 per thousand, and, you know. Anyway, that'll do for now. So, where we are at this one is I've done Farm Manager start, and whoa, drift. Man, this is nuts. Yes. A bit frazzled. I thought of getting out. I was really expecting to wait a lot longer for a wheel. A bit beside myself with new toys, because as previously mentioned, I am a big Wayne. And then just trying to do fine control in this, it's just nuts. I tried this on a couple of driving sims, and I can see how if you try it with one of these they would drive you up the wall. Huh? No pun intended. Well, no, actually it would. It's nuts. It's well, it's Project Cars I tried, and anything other than go-karts, which you're right at the last minute and you flatten the brake or flatten the throttle, which don't really brake that much, and trail braking isn't much of a thing. Anything other than that and you really struggle. So yes, anyway, I got Farm Manager starting this. I've bought the kit you see. He's going for the overtake. And also a Fendt 515C, I think, and that will be well, it's got row crops on it, so that'll be Odd Job John for fertilising, spraying and such. That's kind of where we're at the moment. This seems to be awful noisy. Okay, let's go for that then, shall we? Get out the hedge, that'd be a good thing. Mind you, having said that, mares are on farm these days, so perhaps that's what's going on. Really, it's not that noisy. Which is probably why I speak funny, volume-wise. Wait, oh, was that yeah, it was. Oops. Right, nobody saw that, did they? No, good. Watch the birds. Yeah, watch the birds. Right, knocked off. And we've got this boy. It's too late, the masses. And we got him with that in the front and that in the back. So yeah, it's all very exciting stuff, but there you are. Or, if I was actually thinking straight, what I should do is... no, not that. There you go. And then I've got this lease, because at one point I did think I was going to have to pull out a trailer, a header for the trailer, a trailer for the header even, yes, get it the right way around one day. But I didn't, so I cheated. But yes, the 5-on-5 will initially be all about field operations. And I'm going to have to change that FOV because it's just a bit wild. I can see now actually why the player cam thing might be a reasonable idea to some people, but I'd rather just set it once in the options and be done, to be fair. Now you'll notice I'm actually using diff lock in here. It's not a true mechanical diff lock, so it's not 100% lock, so we don't have the issues of going in a straight line regardless. There we go. But it does make a difference to that getting going, it really does. It's a habit I got into in the latter part of 15 and pretty much all of 17. Any harvesters, they, well, supposing it means anything to anybody, it's more sort of a viscous coupling or a variable coupling rather than an old school diff lock. Diff locks I was brought up with, if you put that on, you are going in a straight line. You are moving, but you're going in a straight line. There's no two ways about it. These smart diff locks, which I'm sure somebody's called it at some point, well, you can do what I'm doing now and actually have a modicum of differential. So I suppose it's more a limited slip rather than a lock. And having watched videos now of some newer tractors doing like maize and what have you, if and when it goes a bit icky and sticky, either folk don't use diff lock, which I find hard to believe, but I suppose is possible, or when they use diff lock, there's still like a 5-10% wheel slip. Yes. And I am that person. There is always somebody who watches these videos in far too much detail, and that is me. So now you know. But hey, it's a dirty job, somebody's got to do it. Now you'll notice that I keep pulling this down. I was blaming before either my G13 or the side panel. Well, I had the Xbox connector, I didn't realise, but I had the Xbox controller connected. So, yeah, that's the first thing that will be going when I get the wheel re-established. Because already, without touching anything, I am looking up there. And I don't want to be. Quite annoying. So, just in case you're wondering, no I haven't, no, hang on. That one? Can I lift it? Why can I not lift that one? Lift header, that's what you want. I knew there must be a way of doing it. See, when I say I'm spoiled, part of it is, well, like tomorrow I will hopefully have, all things being vaguely equal, a new wheel. And I will be absolutely beside myself and all that sort of thing, because I am a big Wayne. But when you're using a wheel, and I've got the side panel as well, it's very often, see this, and I've made this comment to Species a couple of times, you probably think I'm having a joke. I'm not, I'm really not. I'm just genuinely surprised that it's so many combinations. And even more surprised because there's more, and just you know, LB, RB and a button does something, and yet I couldn't have one modifier key to work the side panel initially. But there, this is, as you can see there, it's all combinations. It's quite surprising to me. Talking of which, bye bye. So when I'm using the wheel, which I will be tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be using this again for the left and right, because that's the side panel. I've still got that hooked up, although because I've taken my right hand off, I don't. Yeah. But you have single buttons for stuff. So raise lower implement is always, with me, it's always button 20. Or if you ever see the Farm Sim side panel, it's the right hand green button. Left hand is turn it on and off. Top right is select tool. Top left is blue ones. Is the unfold fold. For everything, it doesn't matter, it's always the same. So I don't have to worry about, you know, searching for this, that and the next thing. It's the same buttons. As long as the appropriate thing's highlighted, it will do what I want it to do. And I just, well, didn't appreciate it, to be blunt. I was so blasé and so used to it that you forget. You judge things by what you're used to or what you consider to be normal, and as I keep saying to folk, there's no such thing as normal. So yes, so there you are. It's been quite an education going back to the controller. Having said that, for Just Cause 5, although Just Cause 5 is annoying in other ways because it's very, very repetitive, but anyway, you'll find out how it really plays. I will be doing a let's play, a wee 2 or 3 runs on it anyway, because the base gameplay still works, I think. No, I haven't done one. I meant to do one, but that's when I was having fun and games with the mic, so not entirely sure what was going on there, but it was playing silly sods and I didn't realise. Oi! Now, did I get that? Oh, I got that one. Yay! Yeah, I've done an excellent job of sound in this one. Oh, there's the wee vent. Oi! Do like that tractor. And I've got my display resolution back up to 130. You'll notice it's only one thing there. It says, wee, man, it goes at high speed. Well, that's because I increased the camera speed Because when I'll tell you what, it's not because it's fast. It's because when you're doing that to check your tools, you need the speed. Oh, right, go on. He's there, right. Right, well, that's kind of it, really. It was just a wee catch up, and I say a wee one, I probably blithered for a bit. I don't know. Because yeah, I forgot to set the timer again. But it's more than likely long enough, and quite possibly too long. But anyway, if you've reached this far, thank you very much. If you like the short little look at Sutton Farm that we've had, give another look at the main map, if I can remember how the buttons work. See, this is where I usually be using the mouse, but hey, I can use a controller, so I will. Yeah, so that's Sutton Farm. It's a British one, and that's a bad thing in some people's books, but yeah, I think it's quite fun. So if you fancy seeing how we're getting on with this, and bearing in mind I bought Field 1 and 2 there, there's the area around the shop, and there's quite a bit of grass, so yeah, you know what's going to happen next. And that'll be actually are you jumping or not? Right. Right, let's just go old school, shall we? Yeah, we're sort of middle-sized anyway, so let's just go. Right, so there we go. That's the only thing I will say, is the first couple of things you buy do tend to get put right in the corner here. Which I would have thought, given you've got all that room, why not do them across the front of that shop? Don't know. This may well be what they do in real life. Yeah, I was thinking that was grass. I just bought that for no good reason. I may well have done. Can I get into that? Oh, I can. Is it worth it? Probably not. Well, you could do a couple of runs up the middle if you really wanted to. Who knows, there might be a meadow around somewhere. I haven't had a proper look, as you well know. Well, as you now know, rather than well know. So, yes, there we are. It is a good looking game, I have to say. Whee! Attention to detail is fantastic. Oh, they found a fake 3D model. That cutter bar is as flat as a proverbial Todd, which is a very flat thing, in case you're wondering. Is that how they're going to improve fidelity, by sneaking in 2D models when they can? It's a bit naughty, Giants. I get why you're doing it. it levels the playing field for modders and such. And I think I actually read that somewhere, so that might be actually some truth to that. But it's a bit naughty. Yes. And on that note, thank you very much for watching. Very much appreciated. This is very cathartic for me for some reason. Hopefully I don't chew your ears off too much. And tomorrow there will be another video of me possibly giggling and whooping at a wee girl with my new toy. Otherwise, it's got to be Assetto Corsa Competizione. They've just released yet another update. I bought into this when it was a car and a track, which actually was inspired because it was a great track that is well known by everybody, and a car that is an absolute hooligan. So if you're going to find fault in a racing game, that's how to do it. But we have a Jag, and it sounds nice. So, thank you all for watching. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one.